Evening, everybody. Here we go with Monday Run Club. Monday Run Club for 7:30 on a Monday night. Progressive run being led by Tim tonight. Welcome back, Tim. Nice to have you back. I'll be following Mixer chat tonight, and I will be following Facebook chat when we're on. I'm not sure Facebook is live quite yet. It will be shortly. And away we go. 10k to do tonight. There's me in the orange headband. Level 20 kit on tonight. So we're on YouTube on the Zwift Community Live channel at the moment, and we are on Mixer on the Zwift Community Live channel. Facebook is not yet live, but it will be shortly, hopefully. And you'll see there's no distance ticked off yet because we've only just passed the start line. So when we actually start the run, we don't actually start the run. It's a few meters down the pier before we actually start. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us tonight. Going to try and get through this 10k progression. Tim's going to call out what we have to do, the instructions for the group, and we basically follow what he says. But it'll start out with 5 minutes at this pace, and then we'll go up a bit, 5 minutes at 12 kilometers an hour, and so on. And we are now live on Facebook. So I'm going to watch Facebook chat, and I'm going to watch Mixer chat. So if you want to say hi, do. It'd be good to see you all. It's warm here on the south coast of the UK where I am, but I've got a nice breeze on my back from the open window, so that's not too bad. Hopefully that'll keep me coolish as the run progresses. So we're on the island of Watopia. We're just coming round off the pier, down on the ramp to join the main road, and we'll join all the cyclists and the other runners on the main road in a second. Here we go, says Patrick. Hello, Ronaldo. And hello, Owen. Owen says he's not watching the stream, he's watching something else on some other sport. I don't know what it is. Tim says he's got his fan at max. Yeah, it's humid, but nothing's going to beat the humidity of my run last weekend, so I can cope with anything now. Now that I've coped with that run I did last Saturday. Not Saturday gone, the Saturday before. I haven't run for about 5 days, so I should be fairly fresh. Just hoping the treadmill doesn't cut out on me. Hello, Reanimator on Mixer. He says W2F. Got to get with the program, mate. Get with the program. Live running on Zwift. Monday Night Run Club. And in 30 seconds, we're going up to 12 kilometers an hour for 5 more minutes. So here we go, up a little bit to 12 kilometers an hour now. We're going to hold this for 5 more minutes, and then after 5 minutes we're going to go up again to 12 and a half. Gradually increasing the speed until we get to 13 and a half, and then we come down, and then we go back up again. And that's our 10k done. It's going to take us around 45 to 50 minutes, depending on whether we hold pace or not, or drop off. Badman says, "What is this?" Shady Billy Joe says, "Nice running." Guys, this is Zwift. This is an online game where you either cycle or you run in real life. The people listed on the right hand side of the screen are real people, so everyone is real. They're either on a treadmill or they're on a bike trainer somewhere in the world. So you can see on the screen there we've got people from Germany, the Netherlands, and the guy in front of me is Polish, I think. So just a small group tonight of us doing a training session. But Zwift is a game, so you can win points and prizes. The faster you run, the longer you run. You go up the levels like you do with any other computer game. Top left there you can see my heart rate, which is 147 beats a minute, steps per minute, which is 176, and my pace, which is 5 minutes per kilometre. Earth Burrito, hello mate, how are you? And Sticky Cactus, do you know what, I love your names on Mixer. Sticky Cactus says, this is different. It is different. It's different. It's a good way to train if you can't get out of the house. If you have difficulty either leaving your kids or whatever, and you've only got your treadmill or your bike trainer in the house, you can get out running, especially if you've got a big TV screen like I've got. Really get immersed in the world that you're running in. This is an imaginary world, and so it doesn't exist in real life. It's called Watopia. It's an island, and because it's made up, the creators can do all sorts of things that you couldn't do in real life. Like right now, we're going down under the sea into an underwater tunnel. You can also run through the middle of a volcano. So it's all good. Hi Notorious Big, evening to you. And Badman, yes, I'm in the shed, because that's the only place I've got to put my treadmill. So it is like a sauna, because it's a wooden shed. Although I've got the doors and the windows open, it's still really hot, but makes for good training. And Sticky Cactus tells me to run faster. I can't run faster, I'm not running faster, I'm sticking to the rules of the group tonight, which is that we are staying at 12 kilometers an hour for another minute, and then after 1 minute we're going to go up, run a bit faster at 12.5 kilometers an hour, and we're increasing every 5 minutes, then we drop back down again, and then we go back up again. It's called a progression run. you progressively get faster. There's Tim with the instructions for the next set. Yeah. Good call, Loco. Thanks for the host, Batman. Let me just flick over to Facebook chat and see how that's going. Julie Dixon says she loves this. Hi, Julie. And Patrick's asking what kind of session. I think I've just explained that. Progression session tonight, Patrick. Just getting a bit faster and then a bit slower, and I've just missed my cue. So now we're up to 12.5 kilometers an hour for the next 5 minutes. So this is our underwater tunnel in Watopia. Every time we run through here, just praying that it doesn't crack and water come gushing in, because we really do not want that. Although, I suppose it would cool us off. But the worst thing is when you get into the volcano, you do not want to trip and fall into that lava, because that really would hurt. Okay, 8 kilometers to go, 2k done. We're 1/5 of the way through. The guy behind me, Tim, he's the run leader. He's got a yellow beacon next to him. So he's issuing the instructions. He's telling us what to do. Patrick says, go ahead in your sauna. Yeah, I guarantee you by the end of this 10 kilometers, there will be sweat dripping off me. And I will have lost about a pound, if not more. And we've been joined by Eric Jones from Australia. He must have joined a bit late. But you can see the colours of my heart rate on the left hand side at the top there. It's flicking between yellow and orange. That's because I'm on the cusp of a different zone, a different heart rate zone. So as I go up to 154 BPM and my heart rate gets faster, my heart gets working harder, I'll go up to the next level, the next zone of my heart rate, which is the orange zone 4. What we don't want to do is spend too long at all in zone 5, because that would mean I'm busting a gut really. So we want to stay in zones 3 and 4 for as long as possible. So 2 more minutes left at this pace, and then we'll jump up again to 13 kilometers an hour. Loco says, how long do we run on here? Well, do you mean how many sessions do we do? Or this session will last about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast you are. Most people, if they stick together, will do it in about 45 minutes. And then we do other runs all the way through the week. There's if you're interested in Zwift, you go download the Zwift app on your iPhone and have a look. But there are runs, races, cycle rides happening all the time across the world. This is a worldwide game, guys, so there's people all over the world using this all the time. I run on Zwift about 3 times a week, as well as my outside training. Thanks, Bab. Yeah, Badman, get yourself onto a treadmill. It's good exercise. What you'll need is a foot pod. You'll need a little device that sits on your shoe, and that can send the data, the speed data, to Zwift. we should be running either on a computer or on your iPad or iPhone. But all the information is at zwift.com/run. You'll find everything you need to know there. But it is great exercise, and it convinces you to get out and run, or come in and run, when otherwise you might not. Okay, so we're now up to 13 kilometers an hour for another 5 minutes. And we have one more increment after this, going up to 13.5, and then we come back down to 12.5, and then go back up again to 14, and that'll be the end. When we get to 14 kilometers an hour, that's the end of the run. See my heart rate gradually creeping up there. We're now up to 156, 157 beats per minute. So it means I'm working harder and harder as the run goes on. And we've done 3 kilometers now, 7 to go. You see my points ticking up there? So every time I run a kilometre, I get 10 points. In fact, every time I run 250 metres, I get 10 points. So you'll see those 10 points ticking up. Every time I hit 100 calories burned, like now, there we go, 5 XP points, because I've burned 100 calories. So I'm now on 200 calories burned for this session. And your orange line there goes up and up and up till you get to the next level of the game. So just trying to stay relaxed. We don't want to go too crazy early on we're not even halfway through yet. So we're not going mad. Ray Black says I'm looking well after my 100-mile run. Thanks, Ray. Ray's on Facebook. I am looking at Facebook chat. I'm looking at Mixer chat. So a week and a half ago, or just over a week ago, I ran 100 miles. Took me 24.5 hours, just over. And yeah, it's hard work, but I've done it a few times now, so you kind of get used to it and your recovery gets quicker. But I haven't run for 4 or 5 days. Last run was on Wednesday, so I've just let my legs recover a bit now. So I should be all right for this session. My 100-mile run was down here on the south coast of the UK. It's called the South Downs Way 100, and it runs 100 miles from the ancient town of Winchester to the seaside resort of Eastbourne, across beautiful English rolling downs, green hills, you know the kind of thing you read about, just like that. And if you want to go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the film of that run. It's on Film My Run. If you search YouTube, Film My Run, and you'll see my YouTube channel, and the last video that I uploaded was the South Downs Way video. So 1 more minute, and then we're going up again to 13.5 kilometers an hour. Burrito Crab says, why do people torture themselves and call it a game? Because it's better than sitting on your backside, I guess. Do you know what? We actually think this is fun. I enjoy doing this. That's the weird thing. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it. Okay. So 10 seconds and we go up one more time. 13.5 kilometers an hour. Here we go. So 5 more minutes here and then we have a little rest because we drop back down to 12.5. Thanks for the host on Mixer. Cheers Julian. Julian says keep it up on Mixer. 6 kilometers to go. We've done 4, just under. 4 kilometers done in 20 minutes, 20.5 minutes. For those of you that find the conversion difficult from miles to kilometers, 4 kilometers is just over 2 miles. 10 kilometers, which is the full distance of our run today, is exactly 6.2 miles. No, it's not a race. So somebody on Mixer's asking if this is a race. No. There are no races currently on Zwift running. Cycling has races, but running doesn't yet because running is quite new on Zwift. And we haven't quite yet worked out a way to prove that runners are doing what they say they're doing. Because you know what people are like. And there's always somebody who wants to game the system and try and cheat their way to a victory, especially if their prize is at stake. So we've not nailed that yet, but racing will come. Races will come on Zwift. This is a training session. So the idea is we all stick together and we run as a group to complete the session. And it's like being in a running club outdoors. All these people are real people, and a lot of them I see regularly on here, so we know each other, and it's just like another running club. So look at my heart rate, 165 beats per minute. 8 minutes now in zone 4. I do not want to go much into zone 5. We might have to, because it's pretty warm in here, but I'm hoping to stay out of zone 5 as much as possible. Syllable Champ says, nerd! Too bloody right, I am a nerd. And I love it. Being a nerd is the new cool. In fact, actually, being a nerd has been the new cool for about 20 years, to be honest. You want to get with the program. Nerds are where it's at, mate. See, the problem is, for jocks, that it's all very well when you're a teenager and you've got a fit body, but it's the nerds who make the money. It's the nerds who, when you're 30, you're a haggard old sports star, ex-sports star jock, and the nerds are the ones who are earning hundreds of thousands a year programming computers. That's the snag you've got, buddy. Okay, so 1 minute to go, and then we're back down to 12.5 kilometers an hour. Little Gucci boy says I'm fat. Do you know what? I am. I eat. One problem I have is my diet. I eat far too many pies, far too many sweet things. And that's why I run. You see, you might be fat, but you don't run. I'm fat, but I run. Keep them coming, guys. Come on, boys. You can do better than this. Come on. Okay, just going to have a look at Facebook chat for a sec. You guys are very entertaining, but I have to, have to level it out. Okay, halfway through now, and we're going down now. Oh no, yes we are. Down to 12.5 kilometers an hour for 5 minutes. So we're now going to build back up again. 12.5, 13, 13.5, and we finish on 14. So this time is recovery time. You've just built up, heart rate's gone up, you've built up a bit of speed, now you just need to recover, slow down, relax, bring the heart rate back down again, ready for the next build up, and we'll be good to go. I could stream through the phone and be outside, you're right. I reckon holding my phone in my hand though, be a bit scary. I've broken enough iPhone screens in my time to know. El Mello says ride on. Thanks Mello. So ride on, if you know anything about Strava and kudos on Strava, a ride on is like a thumbs up, well done. So that's part of the game. I love the guys on Mixer. And it gets to a stage on Mixer, right, where everybody starts fighting amongst themselves and like forget about the stream that they're watching, and they're all slagging each other off and hating on each other rather than me. Come on. So Monday Night Run Club on Zwift. Well over halfway through the session now. And not too tired just yet. So we'll see how we go as the, thanks for the ride on Holmes. See how we go as we start to increase the pace again. But I'm doing okay at the moment. If you're interested in running on Zwift, get yourself to zwift.com/run. I read all about it. All you need is access to a treadmill, either at home if you're lucky enough to have one at home, or get to the gym, get yourself an iPad, iPhone and download the Zwift app. And to connect your speed to Zwift, you'll need a little thing called a foot pod. Foot pod sits on your foot, sits on your shoe, and measures the speed of your foot as you run and sends that data to Zwift. You can also get treadmills that connect direct to Zwift. So this treadmill, for example, connects direct to Zwift, no need for a foot pod, but they're quite expensive. So the best option really to start with is to get yourself a foot pod. Available on Amazon for as little as $25. Okay, it's gone crazy on Mixer now, so I'm going to leave them to it. Nice one. Do you know what? They have fun. This is the important thing. They're enjoying themselves. I'm enjoying myself. What is not to love? What is not to love? And they're all still watching, that's the funny thing. Okay, 15 seconds and we're going up to 13 kilometres now. We've done 6k, we've got 4k to go. So we've done 4 miles, we've got 2 miles to go. Approximately. Here we go. Up to 13 now. Good to have you with us on Facebook, guys, as well. I know a lot of the UK crowd are watching the World Cup soccer, the World Cup football. Big draw tonight. I understand that. That's fine. And no doubt, when I finish this run, I'm going to go and watch the soccer. I don't know why I feel the need to call it soccer. I suppose it's because probably have a lot of American viewers and fewer British viewers tonight, but there's a thing called the World Cup on, and it's the biggest thing in soccer, and we're all watching it at the moment. Hi Terry on Facebook, good to see you, buddy. So we've still got 6 runners in the group, all on the right hand side there. You can see 4 listed and then it says plus 2 more in the group. We've got about 15 more minutes running left. Somebody's going to donate $5 if I can smoke a joint and finish without breaking pace. Mate, I've got nothing on me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a shame the USA didn't make it to the World Cup, actually. Good team, actually a good team. USA are a good team. In fact, USA have embarrassed England a couple of times at World Cups. Okay, we are really in the meat of this run now. 2 minutes to go at this pace and then we're going up again. It's not hurting yet, but I'm working hard now. I can feel I'm working hard. You see my heart rate's 167, so that's not far away from the red zone now. Red zone would mean my heart is really working hard, but we're okay at the moment. Surviving. Minute and a half left at this pace, and then up again. Cheers, smokes a lot. Nice name. One more minute. There's Tim's instructions. At 35 minutes, 13.5 kilometres an hour for 5 more minutes. Coming into the Italian village. 7 kilometres run, 3 to go. There's the fountain. Concentrating now. Nice view of the waterfall behind. So, 10 minutes of running left. Distance is wrong, says Tim. Why is that then? Okay, up we go to 13 and a half. I've got 2.8 kilometres left to run, according to my information on screen. I know that Tim often listens to my stream and corrects me if I say anything stupid, which is more often than not, isn't it, Tim? 5 minutes at this pace, and then first mile is wrong. Okay. Oh, that's because we don't actually start until later on. So there's about 200 metres from when we actually start running. There's 200 metres before we actually hit the start line, and that's a little bug that hasn't been corrected yet. So it counts that distance as well. Yes, understood. Yeah, 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Probably a bit slow for my first kilometre. Illusion Donald says, is this safe? Probably not. It's probably as safe as running in the real world. So if you were to fall off the treadmill, then yes, you'd be pretty badly burned, I would imagine, by the belt of the treadmill. But it will stop automatically. So it's just as bad as falling over running outside, really. I'd have thought. 170 BPM now. There's the volcano in front of us. Thanks, Krista, for the ride on. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Tim says he was attacked by a bird of prey on Saturday. Literally attacked. Blood and everything. Saska 12, hello mate. AK Fury says, if you actually do this, you're stupid. Look, runners are known to be stupid. This is why we run. Tim says, the bird headbutted him twice. Thanks for the host, Mixer. So we are heading over to the volcano now. Just over 2 kilometres to go, so hopefully we'll get there and you can have a little look. 2 minutes more at this pace, and there's the final jump up to 14 kilometres now for 5 minutes. Illusion Donald says he's worried for me. Look at my heart rate, 172. I'm worried for me now. If I fall on the ground, somebody call 911 or 999 if you're in the UK. If you call 911, I doubt if they will respond, to be perfectly honest. There's a guy in the UK just had a heart attack on screen. What are they going to do? 2k to go. No, I'm okay guys, no problem. I am fine. No point in drinking on the 10k run, you don't need it. People just drink on these runs because they think they need it, but you don't. Maybe if you're going to run a half marathon or a marathon, yes. 10k, you don't need to drink. Just get the work done. Get the job done, then drink. 173 BPM. Less than 2k left now. And 30 seconds before we go up the final jump to 14 kilometres an hour. Oh no, Mixer's down guys by the looks of it, sorry. Do you know what this often happens with Mixer? The Facebook stream is fine. Mixer seems to freeze sometimes. Okay, last push now. Last push, 14 kilometers an hour for 5 minutes. Let's get this done. 1 minute out now in zone 5, so I am going to spend this 5 minutes in zone 5 probably, unless I can breathe better and not talk so much. Yes, I'm already hydrated, and it's perfectly fine to finish a run mildly dehydrated, as long as you rehydrate afterwards. There will be no significant effects. It won't deteriorate your performance. In fact, it'll probably make it better because you won't have water sloshing about in your stomach, doing nothing but weigh you down. 4 minutes left. 1.5k to go. This is the fastest we're going to go now. We're not going any faster. So after we've done this 4 minutes, we'll just cool down. So we'll slow down and just recover. 3.5 minutes left. Shaka 12 lives in the UK. Hello, Shaka. Or Slaska. Is it Slaska? Sorry, it's difficult to read and run at the same time. Three minutes left. It's hurting. This is where you need to hold on to your form. So, breathing and body posture, keep them correct, and that'll see you through to the end. It's when you panic and you lose your form, you lose your efficiency, and you tire even faster. Okay, 1k left, 2 minutes of hard running, and then we can cool down and relax for the last few meters. You can tell I'm tired because my heart rate is high and because the steps per minute is huge, 187. If I was comfortable, my steps per minute would be lower, maybe 180, 175, something like that. Because my muscles are tired, it's shortening my stride, but the belt of the treadmill isn't going any slower, so I have to run a faster cadence. So just 1 more minute left now. Head up, shoulders down, breathe. Big group of cyclists all doing a workout. 30 seconds to go. Or is this the one we're supposed to run to the end? I don't care, I'm chilling out. So that's 5 minutes. Is anyone else going to slow down? Doesn't look like it. So this means there's 500 metres to go. There's not 5 minutes at all. Oh yes, it is. There we are. Tim says end. So take it out to 10. Everyone else is going off though. Oh, I see what he means. To the end. Oh, I've made a right mess of that, haven't I? 400 metres then. It means run to the end, not that's the end. Oh, I always do something wrong, don't I? Okay. We're alright, just 300 metres to go now. And then that's the end. Look, heart rate 173. We've been 7 minutes in zone 5. So that's not too bad. Happy with that. And we're going to go into the volcano, so you're going to see inside the volcano now. ...200 metres to the finish line. And here we are inside the volcano. Alright, let's bump it up for the last 100 metres. There's the finish line, blue banner across the road. There we go. Let's just get to 10k. And chill out. Daffy Duck says Mo Farah's got nothing on me. I think he has. I think he'd have done that a lot quicker than me. Okay, so that is Zwift running. Get yourself a foot pod. Get access to a treadmill. Come and join us on Monday Run Club. I am screwed. That was hard work. So I do need a drink now. You don't need a heart rate monitor, but if you want to see your heart rate, you need to wear a chest strap like this. Thanks everyone for joining me on Mixer tonight. That was good fun. I always love the abuse. And thanks everyone on Facebook. Another good Monday night run. Monday Run Club. Join us on Wednesday for Wednesday workout. Same kind of thing, interval session on Wednesday. And then we've got Run in the Park with John Hancock on Saturday morning, 9 o'clock UK time these are. If you are interested in running on Zwift and you're on the US time zone or Asian time zone, Australia, and the UK time zones don't suit you, there is an app called the Zwift Companion app. So it's not the Zwift running app, but the Zwift Companion app. It's blue as opposed to orange. If you download that and log in, you'll be able to see all the events that are available and all the time zones they are available in. So you can choose a time zone to suit you. If the run I've done tonight looks too fast for you, or too slow for you, there are pace groups, so you don't have to join the fastest group. There is a group running slower than me, even slower, and even slower still, and the distances aren't the same. So if you're in group D, for example, you might only run 4 kilometres tonight at a slower pace than I've run tonight. Group B will run maybe 5 or 6 kilometres, and Group B will run 8 kilometres, and all slightly faster than each other until you get to Group A, which is what we've done tonight, 10k at the pace that you saw. So there is a pace for you, there is a group for you, there's a time zone for you. Come and run on Zwift, and at the moment it doesn't cost anything either, so it's free. Running on Zwift is free. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you again for another Zwift run another time. Join me on Wednesday on my channel, the Film My Run channel on YouTube, for Wednesday workout. Till then guys, take care, see you soon. Bye. Thanks everyone for joining me as well, it's been great fun. Cheers, bye.